duel of forces, William Shakespeare presents us a history where everyone does everything for love. Lie, cheat, dominate, and are dominated. The Taming of Shrew, one of the earliest comedies, soon became very popular. With a great humor and mystify, the master of dramaturgy defends women's rights and criticizes sexism. The piece is beautiful comedy of managers, full of movement and joy. And in countryside city, a gentleman that used to play tricks and others finds a poor tinker named Christopher Sly, drunk and slept in one corner. Then he takes him to his castle, accommodates him in his best room, and arranges him a beautiful white fly.
When Sly recovers, this man tells him that he is a lord and that he only believes himself to be a tinker because he has been insane for the past several years. At first, he refused to accept the man's history, but when he heard of his wife, he readily agreed that he is the lord that he says he is. To amuse him and keep him going back to addiction, the Severin decides to stage a play that entitled The Taming of the Shrew.
In the Italian city of Padua, a rich young man named Lucentium arrives with his servants, Tranio and Biotello, to attend to local university. Lucentium is set to begin his studies, but his protectors change when he sees Bianca, a really beautiful and city woman. The younger daughter of Battista Minola, a wealthy merchant of the city, he is stunned for her, but there are two problems. Bianca is a lady very coveted. She was many admirers and already have two suitors, Grêmio and Hortensio. And other biggest problem is that Bianca's father has declared that no one may marry Bianca until first her older sister Catherine is married.
To turn things more difficult, Catherine is a terrible temper, and she refused all men who approached her. But Lucentio was so in love that he changed his clothes with his Severin Tranio and becomes the language teacher of daughters of Battista. He was supposed to do anything just to be close to her. The Catherine problem is solved for Bianca's suitors, when Hortensio's friend Petruccio, a young man as smooth as Catherine, arrives in Padua to find a rich wife. Willing to marry any tirade provided you have a good dowry. Despite everything he hears about the bad fame of Catherine, he agrees to marry her without seeing or meeting her.
The next day, he goes to Betty's house to meet her. To be courted, Catherine lives up to her reputation, being the most unpleasant possible. So they have a tremendous duel of words, and Petruchio, at the expense of much cutting, can accomplish the feat.
On Sunday, Petruchio is late to his own wedding, leaving Catherine to fear she will become an old maid. When Petruchio arrived, he was dressed in a ridiculous outfit and rides on a broken-down horse. After the wedding, Petruchio forces Catherine to leave for his country house before the party, telling her that now she is his property and he may do with her whatever he wants. In Padua, Lucentio wins Bianca's heart by wooing her with a laughing translation that declares his love. They love each other. Catherine and Petruchio soon return to Padua to visit Battista. Now, Catherine's willfulness is dissipating. She agrees with all her husband says. On the road, the couple meets Lucentio's father, Vincencio, who is on his way to Padua to see his son. While he is in town, he and Battista finally agree to the marriage of Bianca and Lucentio.
At the back and follow Hortensio's wedding to the window, the other characters are shocked to see that Catherine seems to have been tamed. She obeys everything that Petruchio says and gives a long speech advocating the loyalty of wives to their husbands. When the three new husbands stage a contest to see which of their wives will obey first when summoned, everyone expects Lucentio to win. Bianca, however, sends a message back refusing to obey, while Catherine comes immediately. The others acknowledge that Petruchio has won a surprising victory, and the happy Catherine and Petruchio leave the banquet to go to bed.